This is day 4 of the 30 days business and investment challenge, which is happening here right in this channel. So if you've not been following us, click that follow up button, subscribe, like, comment, and do all the good things to make this family grow. You know, we are all a family and we grow together. So this is day 4 of the 30 days business and investment challenge. And I know as you are following, you are getting blessed. And I can say that your testimonies are already piling up, waiting for you. Now, today we'll be talking about the law of honor in business. You see, the Bible spoke about in Ephesians chapter 6 from verse 1 to 4. It says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Verse 2 says, honor your father and mother, for this is the first commandment. When you are into business, you must have a mentor. You must have people higher than you. Even those who will come to patronize you will be almost or always older than you. So how do you honor them? I see a lot of people when they just come and say, if you don't get money, just come out. Don't even come to my place again. Just go and play. But I don't know why today is just a bad day. You don't know that God is actually bringing men to you. Some people have chased their destiny helpers, and yet they will cry out to the altar, meeting their pastors to pray for them. And they'll still come and meet them to play. Father, come and dedicate my business. Things are not working. Please, I'm paying tithes and the rest. It is because you are actually losing the law of honor. Not just your biological parents, but do you honor your fathers around? Do you honor the people in your community? Do you honor the elders around? If you do not honor, how do you want to be honored? If you do not honor, how do you want to be lifted? Do you understand? That is understanding the law of honor. I see a lot of people, they will be like, okay, oh, you just want to come to my place. Okay, oh, my daughter, please, can I just sit there? I say, no, that's for customer seat. Oh. What do you want to buy? If you're not buying, please, you cannot come and stay in my shop. And you don't know that the woman might just sit down comfortably and then she will just look and say, oh, you are selling this hair. Please let me buy. How much is it? Sometimes they might not buy it at that moment. They can go out and then say, okay, oh, Mercy, go and buy this hair for me. I like this place. I like the way this lady attended to me. A lot of people have gained connection, even to government have, just by understanding honor. Aside your certificate, do you have the skill of honor? Because honor is not just something you just go and, it is something that needs to be part of you in business. A lot of people have missed this line and they are actually crying back their village people. Secondly, you need to understand the law of sowing. In the book of Matthew chapter 25 from verse 14, it talks about this master that was going on a journey and he gave one 5 talents of money. He gave another 2 talents of money. He gave another 1 talent of money. You need to understand the heart of sowing. When the master came back, he said it would have been better if you had kept this money in the bank. That is what he told the one with the 1 talent. Say it would have been better if you had kept this money in the bank, where it will bring out returns. You need to understand the law of sowing. Those that sow with tears shall reap with songs of joy. There is no way you sow without receiving reward. Even if your corn is bad, sow 2 seed of corn to the ground. Yes, it will die, except a corn of wheat falls to the ground and die. Definitely, sometimes you have to start business. Sometimes you have to understand sowing. Sometimes you have to sow and then you not receive return. You'll be like, had I know, I wouldn't have sown. You won't know that your risk appetite came in. That might be the reward. You think you can save, you think you can invest, right? Wait until you start losing. That is when you understand that they are lost to some things. So now, a lot of people have been given seed and they've eaten it. Okay, you want to impress your girlfriend that you have the capacity of taking good care of her. And then your uncle just give you 1 million naira. And you say, oh, please, my babe, what do you say? You need that hair again, bone straight hair, as if your relationship is not straight. You need to put on wigs. That is, I don't understand. Win a lottery and the only thing you want to do is to post on social media and show off. What are you showing off when you don't have a show glass? What are you showing off? These are the major problems of people failing much in business. They don't understand the law of honor. They don't understand the law of sowing. Proverbs 22 verse 29 says that, seeth thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings. He will not stand before ordinary men. You see, a lot of people, their target audience are the ministers, the senators. For example, now take fashion, for example. You are a fashion designer, yet you are not developing your skill. You are not putting on new designs. You're using the same design for a lot of time. Now, how do you think that these people are going to patronize you when most of them, once they go to parties, they want to show off their best dress, and you want them to come and be feeling like they are being poor? The way you dress, the way you be addressed. So if you don't sew those clothes well, how do you want to do well? Develop yourself so much that you will be at higher demand. They don't just need your product, they need you. They'll be like, okay, no, this is the right person for the job. They know that there are other products out there, there are other substitutes, but this person is the perfect match for the job. That is how you do in business, and that is how you take over. You see, business has power as well. Aside the money aspect, it is powerful. When you have power, you can control and change systems. You can say, okay, oh, they will be the one to say, okay, oh, even if you are not chance, they will be the one pleading, please, when can we get? Can we get it in the next 2 months? Can we get it in the next 3 months? Can we get the draft in the next 4 months? They will be the one pleading because you develop yourself. Because they know that this one is the perfect person for this. Now we'll be looking at the reward of honor. The reward of honor. What are the advantages of honor? When you are being honored, you follow respect. You will be respected in a lot of places. Now in business, they said you will honor your father and mother, for this is the first commandment, right? Now, once you honor them, there's a kind of blessing that you get. You know what it means for you to, okay, you meet your grandmother and you just lay before her, you just worship her. She will lay a blessing upon you that even your business will be affected positively. When you go back, you'll be like, "Hey, the grace of God is here." It's because you did something. You showed honor. And that is why it is reaping back results. Now you talk about love. A lot of people will love you for who you are, not just for the things you can do. They love you for the personality you possess. Okay, no, this person, aside all your billions, you can go before a poor man who is a farmer and then lay before him and greet him. That is actually very strategic. When people love you, from the depth of their heart, referrals comes in. From the depth of their heart, they blesses you. They will put on such blessing that even the kingdom of darkness will know that, I know this one, we cannot temper with this one. He has people surrounding it. But when people hate you, that's when you see village people gathering at 12 a.m. in the night, and then they are deciding your destiny. You will not succeed. You are going to die as a sorry. But when people love you, people will be able to give up their life to even fast and pray for you. Definitely, it will affect your business and investments. Now, it will give you power. It will give you so much power and confidence that when you step on places, they will say, no, 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 it is this one. They will be themselves greeting you. You know how well that you are diligent in your place, you are honorable, and then when you go to some places, the ministers themselves are the one offering you handshake. Do you know how powerful it is? That's how referral goes in. Even if you are not the best man for it, for the job, they will say, no, this one, now money, now money. This is our own. Because of honor, because you understand the law of honor. Now, influence. You are going to meet a lot of people when you honor them. You don't have to come with disrespect. Okay, oh, this person, they are coming to meet you in your place and say, see, if you're not coming to buy anything, you cannot stay in my shawarma shop. Oh. You have to go. If you're not doing, please, my customers are coming. Why are you being harsh? Do you know who is sitting there? Because the person put on 120 naira clothes or 30 naira trouser that day does not mean that the person's life cannot change overnight. Some person you discover that they have secret hidden treasures outside there. So person you say, okay, oh, please, I will help you, mama. So people are meeting their destiny helpers at your place, and you think it's just ordinary. That is how you grow in business. People grow by knowing more people, not just by making more money. Now you have to understand the reward of sowing. Sowing brings out increase. When you put up 2 seed of corn, no matter how that corn does not yield well, when you are harvesting, you don't harvest 2 seed. No matter how bad it is. If you sow beans, no matter how bad it is, you don't harvest that the same portion or amount or quantity of beans you put on the soil. That is how it grows. The law or the reward of sowing, it brings out something. You are going to enjoy it one way or the other. It brings out patience. When you sow, no matter how you say, oh, my family, we don't have patience, oh, all of us have anger issue. When you start sowing, you now know how to be patient. Even when you have to deal with your husband in your house, your husband is saying, you don't have my time, you will learn it at that process. You will learn how to be patient. Another reward for sowing is exposure. It will expose you to a lot of things. Now, as an investor now, I will be investing in a lot of things. Okay, I am sowing. Why I am still waiting for rewards to come? Another idea will pop in. Another exposure will come in. Another people, I will meet different kinds of people. There are people that are actually being sensitive about some things. There are some people that have too much headache. If they want to buy a property, they will give you headache back to back. They will not make it easier for you. That is how it is. You are going to gain a lot of exposure. Discipline. I will speak on discipline. It will teach you how to follow things. We talk about patience. Patience and discipline are related. They are interrelatable. They are not the same. It will teach you how to grow some things. Okay, I'm following this step. I have to do this. Okay, I'm sowing. I have to put fertilizer. If rain is not coming, I have to put in water. That's if you are doing irrigation farming. You have to put in water. This thing will teach you how to be disciplined and strategy. Okay, at this time I have to be this. At this time I have to. It will teach you time management. Now, reward for influence. You talk about growth. When you have influential people around you, you will grow and you will get swallowed like Gary. You will get multiplied. The same one cup of rice you cook, when you are measuring it after you finish, you are done cooking, you discover that it is more than the way it is. It is not like you added more rice. It's just that it goes swallow. You gain more capacity. You gain more exposure. It creates you to growth and development. The more you are growing, the more you develop your brand. The more you are growing, the more you develop yourself. Another one is diversification. When you see, okay, oh, now I've been able to get the attention of the senator. And then, okay, oh, the senator is doing dress. Can you not divert in, okay, oh, event management? You're still inside fabrics. Now, event management is not like you are doing everything, because doing too much thing is as bad as doing nothing. Because if you don't gain knowledge about some things and you go into those business, you will end up failing. You end up not rising. You end up saying that, what am I doing? I'm just wasting my time. Diversification means that you are diversifying your portfolio. You are in this place, you are in this place, you are into savings, you are into ETFs, you are into real estate, you are into foreign investment, stocks, and the rest. They will see you as someone who is interested, that they can trust you with their money. That's why you hear some people that say, okay, for the next 5 years, I want you to keep this 5 million. You think it just happened overnight? No, it's because they've understood how to diversify their business. And then, okay, people want to invest in their business. People want to come into their business. That is how brandings grow. Something like Dangote. Dangote is not the only owner of Dangote Cement. They have other people. We have group of companies. Those are actually businesses that you can actually do. Another reward of influence is relationships. Once you gain influence, you gain relationships. Okay, I want to meet the president, for example, and I have relationship with the senator. Definitely, it is a step-by-step guide on how to get to that position. Easy access to some places. And sometimes you want to enter, feel like they will ask you, who are you? What brought you here? Do you have an invitation with the president? Well, can you call him? Can you do this? When you build influences, it gains you access. You yourself will know. There are some places you enter, you don't make noise. Your name alone makes the gate open, grant you access to some certain places that have been an hindrance. If you meet a normal person now to go and say, okay, I want to enter Villa, they will deny you access. If they don't use Koboko to follow you, the way you see the securities at the place, they will actually chase you out. But one of the reward of influence, it will give you access to growth. So I believe that with these things, if you initiate this into your business, create your mindset. Okay, these are my target audience. These are what people I want to do. Understand the law of honor, the law of sowing, the law of influence. There's another one which we call the law of increase, which I won't be speaking much on today. But as we go subsequently, you are going to learn about it. So make sure you don't miss any episode in this 30 days business and investment challenge. I know you'll be blessed, and the Lord be with you.